name is Mathis Arundel, and welcome back to Strangetown Future. In the last episode, we checked on the Beaker family, who is now just Balder Beaker. He may have found romance with his ex-fiancée. They may be getting back together. Not much happened when I played with Arlene. She lives over here in this household with the Swains and Georgia Newsom. But nothing really happened. Maybe next time we come around to Balder, they will get together, which I'm really hoping for, because he deserves to have some kind of happiness in his life. But today, we are going to be swinging down here to 2 Cover-Up Road to check on the Curious family. Now, the only original member of the Curious family left in Strangetown is Gabriella Curious. That's Tycho Curious in my save. So technically she is there at the beginning of the game, but she wasn't even born yet. So she's the only one left. But let's hop in and see what's going down. Alright, so here we are in the Curious household. Of course we have Elaine Curious. I can't remember her last name. But she was a cashier that Gabriella met and fell in love with, and of course here's Gabriella. She is the daughter of Pascal, and of course the pollination technician. She did have a brother. No, I mean technically yes, she has a brother with Wendell Curious, but that is Laszlo's son, right? Yes, Laszlo. But Laszlo and Wendell died in a house fire. So Gabriella named her son Laz Laurio Curious after him. Laz Laurio is the biological child between Gabriella and Elaine. I think that aliens can have children with other sims regardless of their sex. It's whatever. So this is the biological child of Elaine and Gabriella. This is Laz Laurio. And Laz Laurio is probably going to be going to university at the end, or in 2 days. If I had to guess, he is a fortune sim. He's not a knowledge sim like most Curiouses, or well, I would say most Curiouses. But he is probably going to go to college. I just feel like that's kind of how it's going to be, how it adds up. Now, Elaine and Gabriella adopted a child then. This is Sally Curious, and Sally is a romance sim. So she's definitely not a very curious sim, but she, of course, is not. She's adopted into the family. But she has a thing for Gehrman Newsom. Really? Did they do anything? Why does she even like him? Are they friends? Interesting. I mean, she is a romance sim, so maybe that's something. I can't remember if Gehrman is with somebody. That is the I think it's Gavin Newsom and Jill Smith. That's their son. So that's interesting. I might have to see what's happening with that. I'll check on Gehrman and see if he is in a relationship with somebody. I don't much care with Sally. Sally can just go with whoever she wants because she's a romance sim, but we'll see. But yeah, so Vidkin died in the last episode, so there's not a whole lot going on here Curious brother wise. The pot plants are still here. The potted plants are still here. I don't know if there's anybody that's gonna really tend them. Maybe Elaine, who likes nature. Anybody like nature? Elaine can tend these after she's done woohooing with her wife. And then Laszlo and Sally are going to go to school. Good, get out of here. Hello, I can't pronounce his name. How do you pronounce that name? Abhijit? I'm going to say Abhijit. Let me know if that's correct in the comments, please. And Elaine is a family sim, so I never actually got her a job. She never really wanted one. I probably actually don't need that maid anymore. I could probably get rid of her or dismiss her, fire her, end services, whatever you want to call it, because Elaine could probably take care of the house. She is a fairly sloppy sim though, so I doubt she would want to do that. Maybe I'll keep the maid. Alright, so Laz Laurio and Sally are home. I saw that Sally had homework left in one of the rooms, on like here, whatever this is. Is that a broken? Who did Sally bring home? Is that Zoe? No, that's Chloe Loner. Oh, that's cool. They are kind of related. A little bit. I mean, so Chloe is Lola's granddaughter, and Lola is the sister of Pascal, kind of, right? I'm trying to think. Alright, so we're gonna go Pascal, you... Yes, okay. Okay, I'm trying to figure this out. So, Gabriella is the niece of Lola. So that makes them cousins? I'm trying to figure this out. I don't know. Gosh, this family tree is so complicated. It's like incredibly complicated. It's more complicated than it needs to be. But they are related somehow. So Nancy Maxwell is no longer a family friend. Looks like... What? Why is this a contact? What is that contact for? Who is Nancy Maxwell? Did they go on a date or something, I wonder? No, your first kiss was with Shelly. So yeah, you're with Shelly. I don't know who... I don't know. I don't know that sim, if I'm honest. If I'm honest, I really don't know that sim. But Sally, once she's done at least with some of her homework, I might have her go and see if she can hang out with Gehrman. And see... I'm going to check if he has a partner. If he doesn't have a partner, I'll try to get Sally to get with him. And it won't be like a permanent thing, because I think Gehrman is probably like a popularity sim or something. Oh, she's done with all her homework. Okay. Call Gehrman and go meet him. I did get a notification, like, right as Sally left, that at 6 p.m. or whatever tomorrow, Laz Laurio is going to age up into an adult. So tomorrow morning, when Laz Laurio wakes up, we're going to figure out if he's going to university or not. But go and talk to no, just give him a friendly hug. Because I want to see something about him first. Alright, so Gehrman, mixed selectable. Who are you into? Are you into anybody? No, but you want to have a first kiss. So that is something. He's a family sim, so he's definitely not going to end up with Sally. But he doesn't know that. He does not know that, so I'm going to have her... they are friends, right? Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and give him you guys' first kiss? Alright, well, he fell in love with her. Oh, no, she did fall in love with him. So, that's cool. She immediately wants to fall in love with somebody else. But we'll see what happens with this. I'm sorry, Gehrman. It's probably not going to work out for you. You are going to have to look for somebody else, my dude. Well, Sally's over here singing a solo to some pop song, I think. And Gehrman's cheering her on. He's totally into her. And she just wanted him for a simple kiss. Gabriella's home, and she desperately wants to wash Benny because Benny is a very stinky little doggo. He needs a bath very badly. So please, oh, I think Benny's going over to Gabriella. Please give him well, no, ignore your wife for the moment. Go wash the dog. He needs it. There we go. Good boy, Benny. Thank you for behaving in the bath. You no longer are stinky. Timothy Pye just like randomly came over. Did he? I don't know if he came home with Gabriella from work. I don't think he did. Why is he here? He's a friend of Elaine. But I don't think he's like BFFs with anybody. That's weird. Why are you here, Timothy? Why? Alright, so Laz Laurio is going to bed. I'm not going to lock in, go to college, but if he wakes up tomorrow with that, he's going to go there. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully I remember. Alright, and it is Thursday morning. Laz Laurio is about to wake up, and I just wanted to remind you that if you are enjoying the video, if you would consider leaving a like, that just tells the YouTube algorithm that someone is appreciating this video, and maybe others will like to see it too. And it just pumps it into the algorithm a little bit, and it really helps me out. Also, if you are enjoying just The Sims in general, maybe consider subscribing. I'm going to be posting Sims videos at least once a week, unless something happens, like one video a week, usually on Fridays, something Sims related. Mostly The Sims 2, maybe other Sims games in the future. I do also have a Discord, which is mostly focused around Sims, just sharing our Sim stories, screenshots, and stuff like that, and I'll have a link to that down in the description. But Laz Laurio is not going to university, so that is actually kind of nice. I don't have to put another Sim through uni. Alright, so everybody is gone. Kids went to school, and Gabriella is now going to work, so Elaine's going to be by herself once again. She wants to play a computer game, but our computer is busted. I'm going to wait for somebody to get home, but I am going to have Elaine try to fix it at some point, instead of calling a repairman. Alright, so what do we got? 1,040? That's nothing. The Curiouses have so much money that is absolutely nothing. You like nature, right? We already discussed that? Yeah, why don't you take care of our weeds? Alright, so Laz Laurio's home. I'm not even going to bother with his homework, because he's going to age up at 6 p.m. He can definitely take a shower, though. But Sally, what do you want to do? You want to go on a date with somebody? Who else is there for you to date, I wonder? I don't really know if you know anybody, but hold on, Elaine, what are you doing? No, don't go looking through that. I want you to go ahead and try to repair the PC. Alright, I think she's going to be able to finish that without getting electrocuted, which is fantastic. Alright, the siblings are out here having a game of rock, paper, scissors, and I don't know, who won that? I wasn't paying attention. Laz Laurio, your nose. I kind of really hope he passes that trait down. If he has kids, maybe with Shelly, I hope that their kids inherit his nose. Shelly is so pretty, and he is, he's very special. Oh, and it's 6 o'clock. Are we gonna get an age up here in a second with Laz Laurio? Or did he forget? Nope, there he goes. Gabriella's home, though. And there we go. Laz Laurio, curious. You want to marry a rich Sim? I don't think that's happening, because your prospect is Shelly right now, a townie. So we'll go ahead and age her up with you. Alright, let's go ahead and send Laz Laurio to... Yeah, we're going to send Laz Laurio somewhere. We're going to send him to get some clothing, I think. Is that okay, Sable? You think he needs some clothes, or you like the clothes he has right now? You don't care? Okay, Sable doesn't care, but I do. You know, now that Laz Laurio is getting here, I might actually agree with Sable. You know, he's a fortune sim. He's very neat. Maybe this outfit isn't actually the worst for him. I actually think I might keep this specific outfit for him, but he does want to buy some jewelry, so let's get him some jewelry. I kind of want to see what a nose ring looks on him. It might be absolutely hilarious. Let's try this out. Alright, so we're going to buy this nose ring right here. We're going to get that. And then we'll also, I don't know if you know if you can see, like, necklaces on him with this. Yeah, okay, let's get that too. So one of them he'll actually wear. Oh gosh. One of them he'll actually wear, and then the other one we'll see how it actually works for him. So go ahead and go home, Laz Laurio, and then you can try out your new little pieces of gold or silver. I can't remember. I couldn't tell what color they were. The UI is so small for jewelry. Is there like no... I was gonna say, is there like no mirror in the Curious household? There is, but they have like one mirror. Why do they have like one mirror? What is going on here? I should probably get them more. They can definitely afford it. Okay, so Laz Laurio, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna give you this necklace. So you actually do have a necklace. But then let's see this. What is... My dude. My dude. We can't leave that on him. Oh no, Laz Laurio. Oh no. Laz Laurio, that's just... I don't know if I should keep that or not. Oh my goodness. Oh. We'll keep it for a little bit. I may end up just hating it, because it's like... It's just sitting there. It's so funny, though. Okay, Laz Laurio, I think you need to take care of Benny's doghouse. Praise him for staying off of it, but then it needs to be cleaned. Oh my gosh, it's gross. Alright, so Laz Laurio does not want to get a job here at the moment, but he does want to dine out with a sim. And I will take that as the game telling me to take him out on a date. So I'm going to, after a bit here, I'm going to have him call up Shelly and get them on a date together and see what happens there. Alright, so we're going to ask out Shelly Christensen. Would you like to go out on a date with me, Shelly? I know it's been a while since we've been talking, but and we had our first kiss together, so why not? Yeah, sounds great. Don't be late. Alright, amazing. Taxi will be here very shortly to pick him up. Please don't be late to the date. Please do not be late. He's not even very hungry. He just wants to go out on a date with her. Or just wants to eat out with her for the most part. Even if it's not like a date. I mean, it's going to be a date, but he just wants to eat out with her. That's his end point. I really hope she likes his nose ring. Okay, why is the taxi just sitting here? Taxi, you need to move or else he's going to be late. Come on. Oh, no. It's just sitting here. Why is it just sitting? Oh, look. Hi, Balder. There's nothing. Yeah, hi. No, Sally's not available to talk. It's not the maid van, I'm pretty sure. What is going on? Did we have this issue before? Oh, it didn't move. It just... Okay. Very weird. Alright, so we're going to take him on a date at the 125 Cafe. I feel like that might be a nice place. It's not super fancy or anything. It's just like a nice little cafe. It's not like Londo Stay, right? We might change Shelly's outfit. I don't actually know. But let's go ahead and be seated. Because that's the main thing that Laz Laurio is worried about, is just eating, even though he's not hungry. That's such an awkward place to sit for a date. Okay, he wants to toast her. Alright, so... get Chef's Choice for us all, please. A toast to us. Teenage sweethearts, each had our first kiss. Your favorite meal is macaroni and cheese, so that says a lot about you. It's what I have way too often, so I understand. Alright, we're going to give a little bit of gossip here. And yeah, we're going to gossip Sable. Is that alright? Do you like to gossip? You like to talk, I know. Oh my gosh, did you see her face? She was really shocked by that gossip. Sable likes to talk. Sable likes to talk. I don't know if she gossips or what she does, but she's a very talkative little girl. Alright, well now he wants to kiss... Oh gosh, I didn't even have to do that. He did that on his own. Very nice with ACR. But he does... He does want to make out with her. Can we do that yet? We can. He's just going to keep kissing her autonomously, though. But we're going to go ahead and try to make out with her. But she's a romance sim. Of course, he doesn't know that she's a romance sim. That's how I tend to play. is if the sim that I am playing does not know that the other sim is a romance sim, he will still go through all of his normal things. So if he wants to marry her, he can ask her to get engaged. But if I'm in control of the romance sim, I tend to not do that, you know. But we can probably go ahead and end this date here. I think he's gotten everything he wanted out of it. He got way too much food. But let's go ahead and end the date. Maybe finish eating your food. And then, maybe he should have finished eating his food before he ended the date. I don't know. But then he needs to go home. And Sally is home. She also wants to go on a date, but her brother is off the lot, so I can't send her just yet. Hello, Curtis. Curtis and Susie. Why are you taking like 5... Oh, she was already off the bus. The bus is just... Why do the vehicles get stuck here so bad? Is it because of the maid's van? Is that what's causing it to get stuck? I feel like that doesn't happen on other lots. What is happening? So I'm thinking about Sally here, and yeah, she is with, or has a romantic relationship with Gehrman here. Nothing will happen on Sally's side. Like, she'll never want to be with him. But she may end up, once she becomes an adult, may end up getting pregnant. I'm not against that. I already have too many families in this neighborhood, and I don't want to have another branch out of this household. But another thing is that it's going to be another nuisance. Theoretically, maybe not in name. Maybe you'll take the curious name. But there's so many nuisance. I can connect them somehow. Hold on. Curious. Jill. There we go. That's how they're connected. So I guess technically Sally is kind of related. It's so distant though. Like, that is so distant. It's like not even second cousin anymore, I don't think. Is it? Is that second? And they're not blood related because she's adopted. So I guess it's not terrible. But still, that would be a nuisance. And there's so many nuisances. Like, Gavin has a kid. He's probably... I don't know if he's going to have another kid with Jill. Garrett and Barbara are probably going to have a kid. Gallagher is seeing Trixie Fuchs. And Trixie is a romance sim, so they're probably not going to get married. But he's probably going to end up getting her pregnant at some point. Or somebody's going to end up getting Trixie pregnant, I'm sure. So there's so many nuisance already, and just the whole family. Like 3 guys all living in the same house. So if Sally would get pregnant, I would probably keep the baby here. Because there's just too many people in the nuisance household. I guess that's the main part. It's not that there's too many nuisance, it's there's too many nuisance in the nuisance household. Alright, Laz Laurio is home. He had a fun time on his date. Oh, Benny needs a bath again. Go ahead and wash him. Go ahead and wash Benny, Sally. Elaine wants to buy a car. That is something that we could get for the Curious family. One thing that I really wish there was in The Sims 2 is more car selection. I'm gonna look at getting some mods, like some modded cars, but the problem is that a lot of the times the mods feel weird. Like when they're getting in the car, the animation doesn't sync up because they're just modded versions of these, you know? Because these are just, they're just very standard. Like I could get them the Tinker car, that's a little bit different. But, I don't know, what says Curious Family out of all these? Not really anything. But this is Elaine's car. I feel like Elaine would probably have like a van or a minivan kind of thing, because she's a family sim, has a couple kids, one of them's an adult now. I think this is the vehicle we're going to get. And it is technically Elaine's vehicle because she's the one that wanted it, but she's not going to ever drive it. Let's go ahead and give it to Gabriella. Yeah, let's give it to her, because she can drive it to work and stuff. And let's go ahead and get an alarm installed, please, Gabriella, because we need that installed. Um, yeah, we need an alarm installed because kitties like to break into stuff. You know, like you're always breaking into rooms that you're not supposed to be in. So we need to get alarms installed, Sable. Well, Laz Laurio just woke up and he still doesn't want a job. I would really like him to get a job at some point, you know. Yeah, okay, Benny, come and eat. I am now getting your food. So Laz Laurio's hobby is cuisine. Maybe that's why he wanted to go out to eat, is he's all about cuisine. He doesn't really have any cooking points, but maybe we could start that. Why don't you go ahead and serve some cereal? And then maybe that'll get him to want to, like, I don't know, learn cooking. Or at the very least, whenever I have him watch TV, he can watch the Yummy channel. We'll do that. I think everybody is home today. That's nice. It's going to be a whole family day. Maybe we can take the entire family out in the brand new van that we just got. The entire family go out on a family outing. I think that's kind of nice. Let's go ahead and do that once everybody is ready to go. I think some curious family bowling might actually be kind of cool. Let's go ahead and create an outing. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Can I ask to form casual group? Just for fun. Yeah, let's do that. And then everybody, you know, come here, group up. Laz Laurio, come here, group up, because we're gonna make an outing. Yeah, okay. And now, ask to join casual group. Ask to join casual group. There we go. So we should have a full family outing, and we can go do some bowling. Look at that. All right, let's go bowling. All right, so we're bowling. Look at this. We're bowling as a family. That is so nice. And, oh, Laz Laurio, I don't think you did very good there. You did get 1,000 aspiration points, though, so that's pretty nice. But Ginger is pregnant? I forgot that Ginger Newsom was pregnant. That is Matthew Howe's child. They're together. They're not married. They might get married in the future, but yeah, look at this. Family bowling. Isn't that cute? Well, everybody's getting a little bit hungry, except for Sally, but let's go ahead and get a table. I think there should be... Oh, Laz Laurio's gaining fame? Alright, there's enough tables now, so hopefully we can get a table before they're all taken, because there's 3 tables and there's a few people ahead of us. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna get a table, don't worry. Oh, look at this! Look how nice this is! Everybody out to eat at the bowling alley. Let's go with Chef's Choice. And let's see what everybody's favorite food is. I'm pretty sure Laz Laurio's was like pork chops or something. I remember that from when he was just on a date. But I don't know what everybody else is. Alright, so Laz Laurio's was pork chops. Oh no! Gabriella and Sally both have lobster. Lobster as their favorite dish. Ginger, I know you're pregnant, but you can't just steal my food. You can't steal Laz Laurio's food. What just happened? So I'm trying to reorder, but I can't click on the waiter to reorder for Laz Laurio. I guess he just doesn't get to eat. Here, can I order something for Laz Laurio so he at least can eat some food, please? Okay, just order for Laz Laurio. Get him some pork chops, please. He needs to eat. I didn't want to order everything. Oh my gosh, everybody's eating again. This is gonna be a super expensive meal. Wow. I hope everybody's happy with their meals. Meals as plural, except for Laz Laurio, of course. Alright, so, I think we're done here. We've spent all day here. How much is the meal? 232 simoleons to eat. Oh my gosh, that was expensive. Alright, it is time to go home. Well, that was for sure something, wasn't it? Oh, I guess they all did get out of the back there. That's nice. Well, I think they had a good family outing, at least. Who are they friends with? Why did it go to 2 and then 3? Who else did you become? I don't know how that happened. I don't know what happened there. But they had a good family outing. Are these two gonna go have woohoo now? Those two are immediately going to go have woohoo. They spent too much time with their kids. They need to go have some alone time now. And now their kids are having a moment together. A very lovely, very loving family. All right, and it is Sunday morning, and Laz Laurio is going to go ahead and feed Benny. But I believe that is where I am going to leave it today. This was a funny one. Just Ginger taking Laz Laurio's food was hilarious. I get that she's pregnant, but did she need to steal food? But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.